Do you know what? The original plan was to delete the last video that I did, which was outlining my kind of goals and aspirations to run another road marathon in Seville, February the 20th, that would have been. But in reality, what happened was I failed, big fat failure at marathon training for the second year in a run. So I think it's more important, or it might be more useful, to kind of share in the next 5 minutes why I failed and what I'm going to do about it. So while this might sound like a bunch of excuses, which in reality they are, they are also some reasons and some learnings. The first point being that the value in training for that marathon was that yes, it would have been nice to get a PB. I've only ran 2 serious marathons before, so my PB stays at 2:44, but the 10-12 week process that I would have gone through was far more valuable to me than anything else. So why did I fail? Well, going up to Christmas, I probably did 4 weeks of solid work, some good speed work, and I could feel myself going from kind of ultra marathon mountain runner to getting some speed back in the legs. Then Christmas kind of hit and had responsibilities with the children. We went on a few weekends away and I was trying to crowbar sessions into my week. Some weekends were missing, so my long run became the Friday, and then I might miss my session on a Sunday. What that shows is that I didn't value the marathon enough to want to kind of get up at 5-6 a.m. to do my training session, right? Because I had the option to do that if I was really committed to that marathon. In the back of my head though, I thought, right, we've got time. After Christmas we'll still have 10, 11 weeks, whatever it is, to really knuckle down to my marathon training. Then a day or two after Christmas I got sick, just bog standard, good old fashioned dad cold from the kids, I think. And that gave me 10 days where I couldn't do any sessions. I was still doing some easy running, but no sessions at all. Then came the weather. Last year, the snow came and we were snowed in for about a week where we live. The snow didn't come this year. What happened was the blue skies came out, and hopefully you got some blue skies where you live, but for me, I would need to travel 20-30 minutes in the car to do a flat session on the road for my marathon training or any kind of specific sessions. Whereas this is the path out of my house up to the trails in the forest and into the hills, and once there's blue skies there, it's very difficult for me to get in that car and do a session that I won't enjoy as much. So yes, they are excuses, reasons, whatever you want to call them. That's what led me to the decision that we're not going to go and do Seville Marathon. Instead, we're going to focus on the Highland Fling, which is the end of April, which is still a race that will require kind of marathon style training for me. So I'm kind of getting the best of both worlds, hopefully. I will still have my speed sessions and more specific sessions, but a lot of them will be on the trail. Plus what I realised is that I'd really like to try some fell races again this year. It's been years since I did a series of Welsh fell running, so I'm going to try and jump in those at the weekend. Also, my daughter Winter is kind of old enough to take part in some of the junior races, so that means I can take part, I can work hard, I can have some fun in the stuff that I want to do, I can share bits of kit that I'll be trying and using for the trails. You won't get any kind of updates on my alpha flies or vapor flies, unfortunately, and that's just kind of where I'm at. So I have been training, the volume is increasing each week, I've kept some intensity, I feel in a good place to start really pushing onto this Highland Fling training now, but it also means I can just share some nicer places on this YouTube channel. I have actually still got a place for Manchester Marathon, which was the backup in case Seville didn't happen. What that also means is I'm now motivated to do some more of these videos, and although not many people watched the last one, so I'm sure none of you are too bothered that I'm not running Seville, it'll allow me to give you some more kind of kit updates, reviews, specific training sessions, any advice that you want to see or hear about, please stick them in the comments below. Like I say, the YouTube channel for me is 1, trying to keep me accountable, didn't work last time, 2, just a different way of sharing my content. Kind of social media is a bit busy, and in here I can talk more long form and have hopefully some better conversations. 3, kind of just show you some nice places. Up where I live in North Wales is beautiful. I'll be obviously travelling up to Scotland for the Fling. We've got a recce organised with some friends for that, and then into the summer will be things like maybe Lakeland 50, and also onto France for the TDS, part of UTMB week. So lots of exciting stuff to look forward to hopefully this year. Hope you've got things to look forward to booked in. If you've got any races, put them in the comments below maybe, and I can kind of give you some advice. But apart from that, I will see you on the next update.